Hello everybody, so I'm going to be telling you a rabbit diet today. This is great for first time rabbit owners, and if you want to see what a rabbit's diet should be, then keep on watching. So I will start off with hay, which is probably the most important thing in a rabbit's diet other than water obviously. And the great hays are Timothy, Meadow, Everyday Hay and Alfalfa Hay. Now Timothy, Meadow and Everyday Hay are great for adult rabbits and obviously baby rabbits as well. But alfalfa is very high in calcium and you don't want to feed it all the time because it's calcium and protein, and it can cause, for long time feeding, it can cause kidney and other problems like calcium overdoses because it's very high in calcium. But a good way, if your baby rabbit has been eating alfalfa for a long time, then you can mix just a little sprinkle of alfalfa in with Timothy, Meadow or Everyday Hay, and that will get them to eat that more. So those are the hays, and obviously hay should always be available for your bunny to eat, as it's the most important thing is their diet, along with fresh water. Obviously always make sure that fresh water is there, and a good little tip is in the winter time to put a sock over, especially if your rabbit is outside in a hutch. So that's a really good thing to do because it doesn't keep them so cold, so it will give your rabbit a stomach pain or bellyache. And also if it's the summertime and it's really hot, cooling pads are great, but obviously this is a rabbit's diet video, so just put some ice cubes in there and it will keep it cool for your rabbit to drink. Then I will go on to vegetables now. Don't feed sugary vegetables all the time, but some sugary vegetables are like carrots and just other ones like that really. Obviously you can feed them as a natural alternative to a store-bought treat. I think that's really good to do, and it incorporates natural treats into their diet instead of having always these store-bought treats, and it just gives them a healthier, balanced diet with these fruits and more sugary vegetables. Obviously not to be fed all the time, just like you wouldn't with treats. And the fruits that you can use are apples, pears, raspberries, strawberries. There's literally so many different fruits that you can use. I will try and find a little plan that I will leave in the description box down below of kind of safe fruit and vegetables and unsafe ones as well. But other vegetables that you can use are fresh greens, beans. You don't want to use them all the time as beans because there's a lot of controversy goes on about them. I think they're okay, but not to feed all the time really, because they do have a high source of iron and calcium, and obviously you don't want them to get any kind of kidney failures or anything like that really. You can also feed spinach, but it's very high in iron. Again, obviously these kind of darker vegetables are a lot higher in iron and calcium, so do be aware of that. And obviously they may be good for your rabbits, but just make sure not to feed them all the time. And I always think they may be good for your rabbit, just make sure to have a healthy, balanced diet and not always give the same things. Mix it up a little bit sometimes, so one, your rabbit isn't getting bored, and two, that they couldn't possibly have a kidney failure or anything like that could possibly upset their body. So you just want to make sure that you're not feeding the same things all the time, so they also don't get bored of them as well. So they're just a couple of vegetables, but obviously there's so many other ones like corn, and you can just feed them so many different ones. So look in the description box and I'm sure there will be a link down there, and if not then comment on this video and I will get a link for you guys and put it in the description box. So also another thing obviously that you can feed is nuggets or pellets. They're called different things around the world really, but nuggets or pellets, you can get cold pressed or heat pressed pellets and nuggets, and I think in the UK we called them nuggets, and then kind of around the world you call them pellets really. But I think kind of the longer ones are pellets, longer and thinner ones, and the more rounder ones are nuggets as well. But they are a great source of hay, and there's loads of different brands that you can get, and I will leave some links to some great brands in the description box down below if you want to look at them and possibly get an idea of some brands that you can buy for your rabbits. And Then I would go on to treats as well, because it is good sometimes to give them a little treat or something like that. So you can give them niblets, are really, really great. They're kind of an oaty hay type of biscuit with kind of a pureed fruit centre. A little bit more sugar obviously in them, but they're great for a little treat. Obviously they're not as natural as giving fruit or sugary vegetables, but they are okay, just as long as they don't have them all the time. And there's loads of other ones like Pick a Mix. You can also give forage treats as well. While we're on the thing of forage, forages are great. They can have dried fruits and dried vegetables, different types of hays and flowers in there, and they're just really great for your bunnies because you can mix it in with your hay, and if your rabbit isn't too keen on hay, you can mix it in with them and it will make them want to eat it a bit more. Because my rabbits have gone off of hay in the past. It's a completely normal thing for your rabbits to do. Some rabbits just like it, some rabbits get a bit bored of it, so try and mix it up a little bit and make them want to eat it a bit more. And also Rosewoods are a great brand of forages and treats as well. They also do great toys, but I will do another video on that shortly. And there's loads of great different brands out there. Pets at Home do their own ones. I'm sure other pet shops do as well, and just other shops. And also, one last thing I want to talk about is oats and coconut flakes that you can feed to your rabbits as well. It just gives a bit more kind of interest to their food. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.